got a mouth breather today from old mother.
Twinsies!
Yeah. Let's hear your best mouth breathing.
All right, Aleventures is back for what we hope will be Kingdom Death Monster Lantern Year 2, but as we've seen before, TBD on that one. And with me, as always, is my partner Ryan Kite and our Kingdom Death Monster partner, Jim Morrison. Hi guys, how's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Fantastic.
Exciting. I'm really excited for Lantern Year 2. Let's see there's no other stumbles along the way.
It'll be perfectly smooth.
Perfectly smooth. You know, we're done with these lions. We've killed enough cats. I'm ready for a baby elephant walk.
I think we might do a baby elephant. I think you're right.
Wait, I thought we were going for a gorm. Is that the same
baby
thing?
elephant. Yeah.
Okay, you have your own terminology.
Same thing. You'll see when we load them up.
I'm kind of terrified. All right.
It's fair.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
How many arms does your character have?
1. But he can still hold a shield with his nub, apparently.
He can.
Who was our hero from the last mission? The last hunt?
That was Cave, was it?
Cave. Yeah, Cave was punching
naked
like
MVP.
The actual naked wonder. Oh my god.
Punching like a friend just got his arm chopped off.
That was the cave-in.
Yeah.
Well, got us through. What do we got?
Alrighty.
It's a brand new Lantern Year. Let's have a brand new Lantern Year.
By brand new, you mean really the same Lantern Year, but again.
Solid maybe. Last year was 1.5.
Thicker.
Let's try not to make it 1.33.
Yeah.
Thicker with plot. We've done some things.
So last session, last settlement year.
Yeah.
Settlement, whatever, phase. We drew the card Clinging Mists, which immediately back out onto a hunt because we didn't find our way home. I discovered upon reading some of the rules later that we should have drawn the card first before we did the other events. So we're in a little bit of a weird state, but it's all good. We've already done.
So I've got it up on I've got it up on the right side. Survivors return, then we gain endeavors, then we update the timeline by first drawing a settlement card and resolving it, and then trigger a story and settlement events.
Yes, and we did do a story event, then draw a card. So that's what we did wrong.
Womp womp.
Not a huge deal. It just means we've already done Endless Screams. We just need to do Gorm Climate, and then we can carry on with our Lantern Year.
Fantastic.
But first things first, we probably should gain endeavors again and do the return phase. So heal returning survivors, remove tokens, do not remove gear.
All right, done.
And again, there's just the buttons for that. So heal and reset for everybody. Just click them all.
I know better than to touch my card.
Don't touch your card.
Don't touch.
Don't touch your card.
But somebody touch my card. I'm staring at the resource pool and holding open the.
Yeah.
Are you only able to do one thing at a time with one arm?
You're all set. The next thing is update. We gain endeavors. We still have the 4 endeavor tokens sitting out from last time. Those are all the ones we get. We don't get new set.
Right. They go away every time. Yeah.
Exactly. We left, so they never. Yeah. Now update the timeline. This is when we would draw a card, but we've already drawn a card for this year.
Okay, so we don't draw another settlement card upon return?
I don't think so. It's not very clear. As with a lot of things in this game. Yeah.
Well, all 5 of our watchers can leave a comment in the comments, and hopefully Adam Poots doesn't show up at our houses to kill us for doing it wrong.
It'd be real weird.
It's dedication
I have my
to
drapes
craft.
open right now. I'm watching you, Adam. I'm watching.
So having done Endless Screams in our fake Lantern Year 2, we're going to leave that one alone, and we will go to Gorm Climate.
All right.
So Ryan, why don't you roll a dice?
All right. Let me go find a dice real quick. Here we go. Roll. That is a 10.
A 10.
Do we have storytelling?
We do not.
The settlement struggles against the quaking ground, linking arms to brace themselves against the storm. Nominate a survivor with 0 hunt XP. They draw strength from the settlement's determination and gain 1 courage.
All right.
Oh,
Let me pop up our population here.
okay.
Someone with no hunt XP. We've
So
got lots of
probably
those.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's quite a few.
Yeah. So King, Day, Solar, Fermata. And what are they getting? A courage? Is that what it said?
I think it said courage.
Plus
yeah.
1 courage, yeah.
Is there a strategy to this? Like if you have this is basically just preparing somebody that might eventually go on another hunt. Like
Yeah.
there's really no
Yeah, if we could get someone to 3, that would be worthwhile, but none of the people with 0
But that's the
XP
thing
have.
with- yep.
Yeah.
King
So-
is 2 strength, so maybe bop a courage on him.
Boop. There we go. And all the way at the top of the card, we have to add warm climate to the timeline next year. Warm climate's going to keep coming back and keep coming back until we
Ungorm ourselves.
ungorm ourselves. That's a
Okay.
good way of putting it. Okay, so we are now done with the update timeline step.
Yes.
All right.
So
Now the
that's
exciting
good.
part.
Now we update the death count, which is still 0.
deaths.
We check our milestones. We don't have any milestones yet. I know that because all the milestones they're all in the timeline here. First birth, we did that.
We had one.
had
I
one.
thought yeah.
First death we have not had, 15 population we have not had, and 5 innovations we have not had yet. So
Okay.
we're good on all those. So now it's the fun part, like you said, develop time.
Develop time. Last time we fought a lion, we got so many resources.
Yeah, I feel like our stores are pretty
Yep.
full at the moment.
We are coming back with 2 years worth of lions and a lot of crits that got us extra stuff.
Thank you, Kate.
Now, I believe we had talked, we have 13 hide here if we use the Shimmering Mane as 2.
Okay.
If you highlight Shimmering Mane, it'll tell you can archive that to gain 2 basic hide.
Done and done.
So it counts as 2 instead of 1 if you want. The only reason you wouldn't is if you wanted to make the thing that the Shimmering Hide requires, the lion headdress. But in our case, I think we're much better off treating it as 2 hide for now.
Okay.
I want armor sets. That's all I want in my life.
Right. So if we do a little bit of counting, we have, I believe, 13 hide here.
Okay.
Which is enough for 13 pieces of hide gear, rawhide gear.
Yeah.
We already have 2 pieces of rawhide gear, and it is 5 pieces of gear per set. So that brings us up to 15, which means we have now, if we want, we can spend all our hide and get 3 full sets of rawhide.
Is there a reason why we would hold off on some of the hide?
If we wanted to hold on to our resources for later years, or if we wanted to maybe turn some of it into leather eventually. But the simple fact is we are way ahead on resources right now.
We really want to get those sets out, right?
I think so. Did I lose you guys? All right.
All these cards, and I'm going to hit delete. Whoop.
Man, I lost you guys for a second.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, I'm back. I can hear you. I hope you guys had a good discussion without me.
Good. We were talking about why we would make the hide gear, basically, still.
Our watchers will never know.
Yeah. I mean, it was just Ryan talking. It's not.
It's just babble, straight babble. Mike
It's like listening to a Furby go.
on and Ryan was talking.
Yeah.
It's about the same.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and delete these resources.
Okay.
And then start pulling out the Skinnery gear that we need. Mike, if you want to look at other things that we can spend this on while I am doing
Sure.
this.
So let's see. We got.
And there was one item I think we were very excited about. Wasn't the eye of the cat last time around?
Yeah, the cat eye circlet requires 1 eye of a cat, and we just so happen to have 1 eye of a cat.
And we got that kind of late, right? Didn't we?
It's definitely a lucky pull.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that came in the last the resources from the
after we defeated the
After we
second
defeated
one. Yes. Yes.
I'm going to move a sinew and a bow together because I know we probably want a bow.
I think we want a bow. Is that what we? One sinew, one bone. That sounds great to me.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and pull that bone out of here. Search for.
I'm just watching magic
catgut
happen right now.
bow.
So right now, Jim is building hide sets, and I believe Mike is working in the background to make bows, and
We-
I am observing.
Just along for the ride,
So
right?
Along for the
cat
ride.
eye circlet and delete that cat eye and grab a circlet.
One circlet.
All right.
One
In a
eye.
cat eye circlet, reveal the next 3 monster hit locations and put them back in any order. You would use
That's
1 survival for
So powerful.
that.
Yeah.
We
that
got
helps us avoid the trap card,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Exactly.
We've
or at least
got
anticipate the trap card.
Yes.
we've got a monster organ, so we can make one more monster grease to get
Are
somebody
we-
a little more dodgy.
Yes, because we only have.
Just 3.
No, we only have 2.
We only have 2. Oh, I thought we had
Yeah.
3. Okay.
I thought we had 3 too. The sinew also counts as an organ, so we could get 2 more and have everybody be dodgy.
You know what? I say go for it. Bigger
Right?
home.
That's my opinion as well.
All in favor?
I
All opposed? The ayes have it.
There we go.
Right. So the fresh acanthus is useful for only one thing, making dried acanthus.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and make some dried acanthus out of that. The lonely fruit we're going to hold on to. We are too. Our settlement is too baby to fight.
Yeah, I don't want to call anything
that.
called the Lonely Lady right now.
No, it's she will rip our intestines out.
That was from the nightmare tree last time around, right? The
Exactly.
lonely tree. Yes.
Yep. So we have 2 broken lanterns, a skull, and a great cat bones.
Okay.
Is the skull helm worth it for the skull?
So the skull helm. Let's go ahead and pull one out so we can look at it. I'm blanking. There we go.
Hey, there you go. You clicked.
3 armor, which is great. But when you
Fragile.
suffer severe head injury, the skull helm was
Ooh.
destroyed.
Hmm.
So it's trade-offs. If you can avoid that severe injury, it's good. But
I feel like we had a few head injuries last time around.
we did.
It's a
We
part of
did.
the game.
But losing the resources from it is.
Yeah, I'd rather have the bone for something else right now.
I think so too.
I don't know what that something else is yet, but I know I want it for that.
It's like I heard of glass cannons. What is that the equivalent of, like a glass tub or something? No.
There you go. You've coined a new term, the glass tub.
Semi-functional, but will break under stress.
So with what we have,
I don't see anything else I want to buy, honestly.
yeah. Do we have weapons for everybody? We got the catgut bow. So now everybody
Cave
has.
is fist and tooth. We have a bone blade, bone darts, and another bone blade. 2 bone blades and
Okay.
bone darts.
So
Yeah, I think
that's
we're good.
that's a pretty good place to be. All right, so let's hold on to these resources for later. And let's start doling out gear and stuff. Well,
I had a quick
before we
question.
dole out gear, shoot.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Jim.
I was going to say we need to figure out what we're doing, who we're taking on the next
That's
fight.
my exact question. I didn't know if we wanted to keep rolling with them, or do we want to bring the people that had to wait out last time around? If we want to bring them back and continue to move them along.
Quick interjection, guys.
Yeah.
We do still have 4 endeavors.
Oh, whoa.
And with 4 endeavors, we can make stone noses and do auguries.
That is
Which
a
we should
language I will
absolutely do.
learn soon.
So what do we have? Do we have just 1 stone nose right now?
Yeah.
But let's do an population up.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's a worthwhile thing. So let's pick someone to do the augury. That is on. Where is that? The
It's
organ
on the organ
grinder.
grinder, yeah.
So we can gain an understanding if we do this. So let's pick someone that could use the understanding. Do we have anyone with 2?
Yeah, a lot of zeros. There's a 1 for
There's
Hank.
a 1.
Yep.
1 is the best we've got.
Let's get hanked.
Let's get hanked.
Get hanked.
Let's get hanked up in there. All right, so Hank is going to do an augury. We're going to spend 1 endeavor token, which I did. All right, you know what? Ryan, you're Hank. At least you were last time. Why don't you roll your d10?
Here I go. Is that a 6?
As a 6.
6.
Is that a success?
I mean, it's not bad.
Okay.
Hank gains a survival.
Ooh.
It's kind of the meh-ist result, to be
okay.
honest.
No.
I think we should have Hank do it again.
Okay. Let me go back to the lucky die.
Good for everybody?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
All right.
Once more.
Hey-o. 3.
3. All right. Lose a resource from the settlement. If you do, gain an understanding. We have to lose a resource.
Is there one that's a little less worthwhile than others?
Lose the skull.
Well, here's the thing. Are we going to go? Yeah, let's lose the skull.
We surely don't want to keep the skull to keep in the theme of old mother, though. Just saying.
And now Hank gets a...
Definitely not.
Is it a understanding? Yeah.
Well, you see, when you drink your old mother, you lose your old mother, and then you gain understanding. So.
All right. So that's 2 down. We have 2 endeavor tokens left. Do we want to make 2 stone noses with that?
Make the noses.
All right. So I'll clone these noses.
We didn't get any pluses for our Gorm climate roll, did we? That we should have considered?
No.
Okay.
No, those both went... it was just the one guy got an
Right.
understanding, I think.
Okay.
Who was that? That was... King got plus 1 understanding.
Courage. +1 courage.
You're right.
Yep.
Okay. I'm trying to write all this down so that we don't mess it up again.
Records.
Yeah. Alrighty. So now we need to decide who we're taking. Do we want to use these guys again, or do we want to try to spread it out a little bit?
So I think love is a no-go.
All right. Let's pack love up.
Okay. What about
And in fact, give me King. You know what? King just got amped. Give me King.
All right. Let's get you King.
do we want to bring
That's dice
Hank
play.
into the fray?
Still spawning King.
Okay, we'll wait till that happens.
There we go. If you want to bring Hank along, we can bring Hank along.
Do we want to get Hank, or do we want to save Hank for another time? I mean, Cave was pretty awesome, but I feel like that was a lucky one time.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, Cave now can use the bow if we want, because Cave has strategist.
Yeah,
That would be
strategist plus bow is solid.
Is
okay.
real good
Then
stuff.
let's keep rolling with Cave.
Pulling
Alright.
up a
Yeah.
strategist on the screen as a reminder to what he does. The giant stone face you can sit on top of and gain range and accuracy. So
That's
it's
right.
pretty good.
It's real good stuff. Okay. Well, if we're gonna go with these 4, let's go with these 4. We can pick out new character model. Well, let's give people their gear. Everybody.
The character models in Tabletop Simulator are not good enough that I actually care what my character model looks like anymore.
No, that's
No, it's so abstract.
So, Jim, what we're going to need from you is some glamour shots of what the characters actually look like.
All
Just
right.
hold 'em
I
up to
can,
the screen.
yeah, I can go and get some pictures of the models that I've got.
Fantastic.
All right. I thought we got 2 monster grease. Did we only get 1?
We should have got
But
2.
one was equipped already?
We did a sinew and an organ. We should have gotten 2 out of that.
Yes.
And
Maybe
we
I
already-
forgot to clone it.
I think you forgot to clone it. And we already had
Unless
2.
it's stacked somewhere.
It's not up there.
I must have forgotten to stack it. All right. I'll just clone this one over to him.
Are you
Cool.
allowed to just
Now
clone
everybody
it? Are there
knows.
card limits?
No, there are no card limits for items.
Okay.
Not in Jim's game.
No, the game specifically says the card limits aren't a thing.
Okay.
All right.
They just ran out of time to print 100 copies of everything.
Yeah.
Digital copies of everything. Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, so I think everybody should have a full rawhide set except Cave, who is going to be using the bow.
Okay.
So everybody grab what you need.
Man, on the one hand, that makes so much sense. On the other hand, I just wince at thinking that our person with strategist is going.
I know what you mean. I know what
You're picking up what I'm putting down. What am I doing?
and
I don't need cloth anymore. Get rid
you
of
don't
that.
need cloth anymore. Put it up. Yeah, just stack it up here. In fact, I'm going to put the cloths over on the far side so they're not in our way.
But our person should definitely take dried acanthus, so that
Our person?
our strategist person.
Oh, okay. I can get behind that. Yeah.
Now there should be 4 pieces.
5.
5. I must be missing a hat of some
Headband, I
sort.
think. Yep.
Head.
And
are we
boots.
linking
Someone's
any
missing
of this?
boots.
Blues to reds, I believe.
Yeah. So if you
Yeah, I
put
think
the
those are-
headband above the vest and the gloves next to the vest,
Mhm.
you get +1 evasion on the vest, which is pretty clutch.
Will the game, will tabletop do that for us, or we
No,
have to just
we
look
will
into
have
that?
to add that in. Usually I give tokens
Okay.
to help us remember.
And now we need armor set cards. Yeah, that's
We
what
do.
the word. Yeah.
Yes. We still got the circlet and a stone nose to give out.
Strategist should get the circlet, right?
Sure thing. That seems reasonable. And stone nose should go to who?
Also, the strategist. Stay alive, strategist.
All right.
Are we drawing the tokens now for the bonuses?
I'm drawing evasion tokens for me, at least.
Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense. Clone there and there. All right, I've got tokens for everybody who has them, or the armor card for everybody.
Oh, this is a good mod too. It already
it adds the
adds the
evasion.
armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have just a +1 survival, I think, from the +1 evasion.
So you've got 1 from the grease and 1 from the vest.
So I should have 2 tokens.
You should have 2 evasion tokens.
2 evasion tokens. Okay.
And then make sure you look at your stuff and see if any of the other ones. I don't
Have
think
any
any of
fun
our
stuff.
stuff
Yeah.
does anything extra there, but
do we need to add the +1 to all hit locations, or is that
No,
done for
that
us?
is taken into account when you put the armor card on the thing. which is
Gotcha.
pretty cool.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
And we add the +1 survival when we depart.
When
Yep, but we haven't departed yet.
We have not
so.
departed yet. We're still
The pad.
okay. Who needs the stone nose? Did we decide to give that to Cave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds right.
Cave needs to keep on surviving because Cave has no armor.
Yeah.
Just gonna sit on top of a stone face in his underwear, raining
Should
arrows
there-
down.
And try to
gonna say,
dodge. Yeah.
That mad cave up on the stone face. Just best not to ask. Best not to ask.
Let him be up there. It's good. Fine up there.
His ways are strange, but he brings us great
He
victory.
brings us great victory.
All right. So I think we're all set then.
Let's go hunt something.
Oh
All
my
right.
god, I'm so anxious.
All right,
This is a
so-
new mob here. Woo.
Now everyone go look at their characters, get stuff from depart.
Depart.
Anything that
Okay.
says on depart. So my dried acanthus gives me 2 survival, which is cool.
Okay, so +1 for me because of my rawhide gloves.
Check your boots.
And the boots.
And another +1 because the boots.
And remember,
so
there's a limit
fashionable.
of 4.
Okay. And my Orator of Death, I do nothing with that yet.
Right.
But don't forget to do something with it when you have to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like when I die, I encourage all
Yes.
in my foreshadowing.
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah, I want all those
Okay.
items to go away.
The other thing is, do we have anything that happens on depart? The hovel gives departing survivors 1 more survival, so everyone gets 1 more.
All right, we're
So
stacked.
we're masked.
Didn't
Did we
even-
update combo? There we go.
Didn't even need those noses except for the insanity.
Yeah. Well, when we
Should-
arrive, combo's only got the 3. So
Should combo have 4 total? Survival?
So they got 1 from the rawhide gloves, 1 from the armor, and 1.
And then 1 from the hovel. Did combo start with
That's-
1?
Combo started with 0.
0.
0. Gotcha.
So they're 3 for now.
Yeah, she spent it all last fight. She was just in a fight and she's going back out.
There we go.
Okay. Cool. So then we are all set for the hunt.
This is exciting.